Republic. A hotbed of baseball talent throughout the years, and a base hit for Fukudome, first base runner. There's 350.
Starts to run out of gas right around the 70 to 75 pitch mark.
Base hit past Gonzalez and into left. Back-to-back singles. Setting it up for Milton Bradley. I don't know how warm those hats are, but they're stylish. Got him. Called strike 3 and a fastball.
To right-handed hitters, that pitch that starts off the inside corner and tries to break it back to the inside corner.
Phillips goes down to a knee and has plenty of time to throw out a Ramos. Cubs get a couple of hits.
And Sean Marshall will not be coming out of the rotation. So we'll give you the final move tomorrow, but it won't be one of those two.
That numbers game in terms of options and contracts and other sorts of things. High in the air off the bat of Jay Bruce. Bradley gets under it. I don't know how.
Fans at home, just by process of elimination, some of the names that Jim Hendry mentioned, some of the other names in that bullpen.
Soriano's going back and now over a little bit. Win help 1-1 on Giovanni Soto. We both thought a pretty encouraging night at the plate for Gio last night. You're thinking middle. He goes up the middle. Phillips, however, fantastic at second base and made that look pretty easy as he backhands and throws him out. I could see Alfonso maybe getting a day off if Lou wants to keep Michael Hoffpower fresh. As Terrio lines out to the right field.
Hanson, Mary Fleta said that's enough of that. Everybody hike him up to the knee.
Little floater, but Gonzalez got out there quickly. Popped them up. Right side for Lee. 1 out. Slow start for Gonzalez. He's got some pop, but he tries to bunt. Diving stop by Lilly from his knees. He threw it away. Gonzalez is going to end up at least at second as Bradley picks it up. A single for Gonzalez. As you always say, anybody with a bat in their hands is dangerous, especially with a runner in scoring position. Here's the 0-1. Cueto pushes a bunt past Lilly, and he's going to have a hit. There you go. And that was a perfect bunt by a guy who's now 3 for 49. It's like Gio wants a fastball in. Here's a pitch out into left center. Soriano will get there. Gonzalez tagging, took a look back at Soriano. Alfonso not going to throw toward the plate.
Going with that curveball a little bit in the early going tonight.
High, deep fly ball for Hairston. Kosuke calls off Soriano.
A young pitcher with a good arm like Johnny Cueto. He'll learn at some point in his career that it's a lot easier to let your defense make plays behind you.
They're going to bobble, do it against the opposing pitcher, and Gonzalez still had time to get Ted Lilly.
3-0 count. Probably thought Soriano had the green light.
He does there, and he rolls to Gonzalez and scoops it up.
You get a physically gifted young athlete.
Deep to left, Hairston gets right to the spot. And that's the end. Runner goes and a base hit into right center, and that's going to allow Bruce to move to third where he's stopped by Barry.
Defense told the guys just to hold their position. They didn't want to open another hole.
Bounding ball to Terrio. No problem. I was talking to Dusty before the game. His son Darren had 3 hits in his game yesterday. Derek Lee with a base hit. It starts the bottom of the 4th. These 2 feels better when the sports teams are doing well. Oh man, Johnny Cueto very fortunate to get out of the way as Bradley grounds out. Oh man, that was a chance to tie it or give the Cubs the lead here, but he won't get that chance. Gets hit on the backside. ground ball to third base. Dropped by Encarnacion. He will tag Derek Lee, but it could have been a double play. It's his leadoff second base. There they go, the 3-2. He struck him out. But a lot of people think World Series home run. Bill Buckner, batting title, pretty good defensive player. Everybody thinks of the play in '86 against the Mets. As Gonzalez was no, he would leave him in. And he'll have another chance here, and nobody will get there. 3 Cubs in the vicinity, but Johnny Cueto is now 2 for 2. All night last night about Micah Owings, and he didn't have a hit. Talked about how unhitterish Johnny Cueto is, and that one dropped by Lilly. A sacrifice and a
right shoulder warm while he's out there running the bases.
Terrio will get 1. They get 2. How about that? Terrio and Miles with a double play. And that is.
Look at Aaron Miles, has his back completely turned to first base and the runner, but still has his presence of mind to wheel around and throw a strike to Derek Lee to.
Easy play for Phillips. A wind in the 2-2 pitch. Another ground ball in the hole and through. Perfectly placed. 9-game streak for Soriano. Second time they've won 3 in a row. Driven. Right center, Tavares runs well, and
whatever it is, it looks warm.
Fair ball to Lee, and he'll take it unassisted on the 6th. They won 10-1 in the first game that actually only went 7 innings because of rain. Yankees beat Oakland 9-7. As they went extras, popped them up. Terrio makes the catch. Final now in Cleveland. Royals 2, Indians nothing. Bruce over the mound, and he caught it. What a play! That's how they scored. 3-2 pitch called strike 3. Bradley's been run up a couple of times, and Todd Coffey got the save. Second. Ground ball backhanded by Encarnacion. The throw is right on the money. We've seen some really good defensive plays on both sides. 2 in this last night, the state champs. Tonight it's the Lady Raiders. High pop for Miles. Yep. That ball is crushed by Hernandez, and it's going to stay in for Soriano. Alec Anderson handling the stretch. Squib to first, easy play for Lee, and it's time to was Illinois' Miss Basketball. 14 years old. Alex Gonzalez shoots it across. Get a chance to check out Loyola's.
Chances probably would have been rolling down Waveland Avenue, but part of being a smart veteran pitcher.
The results are a result for reservations. Miles trying to keep this inning alive. Shallow fly to left. Hairston, however. Lance Nix is jammed, and he'll roll out. Shortstop in front of the left fielder. They both look at each other, and it's a hit. That's not a hit. What a play by Ramirez. That won't be a hit either. Can come back. could not get that hot shot back up the middle, and Hairston keeps the Reds alive in the 8th. Drive to left, Soriano on the track again, and this time he doesn't have room. It's over his head, and Hairston's going to score. It looked like it hit either right below the basket or the bottom part of the basket. And that's it.
The teammates rave about what a great guy he is to play behind. Very little secret. Sinker slider, sinker slider.
Or 3. Soriano, ground ball into the hole, and Gonzalez will just eat it. That'll be a hit for Soriano, and the tying run will come. Called strike 3 on the sinker. Soriano gets a head start on the 3-2 pitch to Derek Lee. Pop up. Phillips went out, and right at the edge of the grass.
That batter swings at it.
Another deep drive, about the same area, except this time it goes. And Jay Bruce with an opposite field home run to make it 3-0. And for Bruce, it's his second home run of the series. Prize, because he comes from down under. Line shot, base hit for Brandon Phillips. Bradley in right. 1 out. Soft liner, Terrio catches it. 2-2 pitch, check swing, and he went far enough for us
to go with the Brewers. He saved 44, saved 34 last year with the Reds.
Foul tip, strike 3, so he comes all the way back from the. Comebacker base hit. That ball didn't hit Cordero, but jumping out of the way, fell down. Lofted to center. Taveras barely has to move. 2 outs.
Out on the bump tonight with a 3-run lead.
Ryan Terrio lifts into center. It's Taveras, and that's it. So the Reds shut out the Cubs 3-0. Johnny Cueto is really good. Weathers and Cordero with scoreless innings.